So, why do children do so much better under chiropractic care? Why do animals, such as your pet, why do they do so much better under chiropractic care? That's the question I'm going to talk about in the next few minutes. But first, let me just say this. This video is just for information. I can't go into a long lecture about how your body works and why it's doing what it's doing, because that is set aside for a long-term relationship where we sit down, chit-chat, and really uncover the layers of your nervous system's functioning. What has happened to put you in fight or flight? What has helped you get out of fight or flight so you're back in the healing, rebuilding stage? And that takes uncovering your own personal experiences, because nobody has the same experience. Your nervous system is so unique to you that nobody can give you a diagnosis with accuracy or a prognosis. It's just understanding your nervous system and where it's taking you. Chiropractically, let's talk about that. Children do amazingly well. They get adjusted and they just flourish. Their functioning just gets right back into homeostasis very quickly, gets back into high energy and rebuilding what needs to be rebuilt after an injury or whatever the scenario is. Children do amazingly great. Now, is that because they're still young and they haven't had a chance to screw up their bodies? Yeah, some of that is true there. But also, if you take the brain map, Highway to Health, that I give everybody in the office, if you look over here under the section on fight or flight, they haven't had a lot of the fight or flight memories that get stored in the limbic system. That is why. So the adjustments are just more efficient because there's not a lot of fight or flight gunk clogged up in this back of the brain. Same thing with animals. Animals do not dwell on their life's problems. They just live, they do their thing, they eat, they play, and all the other things that they do. They are not worrying about paying the bills. They're not worrying about the IRS. They're not worrying about their relationships. They just growl a little bit and fight a little bit and walk away. So think about the life of a pet. And I don't adjust animals. I don't do that in New York State, and it's a little bit different. I have, checked out a few spines on some dogs and cats. Completely different way of the spine. It just feels different. So I don't adjust animals, but in other states in the United States, the chiropractors do adjust animals, and they do very well because they don't let the fight or flight clog up their precious, wonderful nervous system. So if you're wondering why you're stuck, why is something not changing, chronic pain, whatever, low energy, if you're wondering, then it's time to really break down the understanding of your nervous system and looking at your own specific life examples, things in your life that have happened to you. And that will help you open up this wonderful ability of healing, rebuilding, reclaiming homeostasis. And that's what we do. The Brain First Protocol with chiropractic as the #1 baseline approach. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, look for more videos.